Welcome guys! In today's video we're going to see and analyze 7 of the best technologies that are going to change our world in the future. We're going to see artificial intelligence, blockchain, virtual and augmented reality, IoT, data science, cloud computing and intelligent apps. Let's start with the first one. Artificial intelligence, also called AI, is basically intelligence demonstrated by machines. It could be a strange concept considering that we are used to consider the intelligence as a natural thing. So let's try to understand how it works. We can define as intelligent any device which perceives its environment and acts in order to maximize its probability of successfully achieving its goals. For example, by interpreting external data and learning from them, they finally use the things learned to achieve specific goals and tasks thanks to the flexible adaptation. The goal could be easily expressed in binary, for example 1 if the AI wins, or 0 if it loses. Or in a more complex way, for example, do an action which is mathematically similar to the ones that succeeded in the past. Obviously, the impact of artificial intelligence on the world is not yet defined, and the long-term economic effects are uncertain. The negative side is for sure the increase of unemployment, but on the other side it could also be a benefit, for example in improving healthcare, increasing the efficiency of farming, improving the climate conditions, and minimizing the risk in all the fields. Moreover, while automation eliminates all jobs, it also creates new jobs through microeconomic and macroeconomic effects. Finally, the worst possible scenario is the possibility that AI could evolve to the point that humans could not control it. Let's pass to the second technology, blockchain. It's a growing list of records called blocks that are linked using cryptography. Each block contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, a timestamp, and transaction data. By design, a blockchain is resistant to modification of the data. It's an open distributed ledger that can record transactions between two parties efficiently and in a verifiable and permanent way. It is usually managed by a peer-to-peer network collectively adhering to a protocol for inter-node communication and validating new blocks. This technology was invented in 2008 to serve as the public transaction ledger for the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Now there are multiple uses for blockchain. For example, most cryptocurrencies use it to record transactions. Two of the most famous are Bitcoin and Ethereum, such as financial services, supply chain, energy trading, and so on. Now let's talk about virtual and augmented reality, starting from the first one. Virtual reality is a simulated experience that can be similar to the real world, but also completely different. It generates realistic images, sounds, and other sensations that stimulate a user's physical presence in virtual environment. Moreover, a person using VR equipment is able to look around the artificial world and interact with it. This effect is commonly created by VR headset, but can also be created through specially designed rooms with multiple large screens. A distinct type of VR reality is the augmented reality, also called AR. Basically, AR can be defined as a system that fulfills 3 basic features: a combination of real and virtual worlds, real-time interaction, and accurate 3D registration of virtual and real objects. Augmented reality is useful for many applications, from gaming and entertainment to medicine, business, and education. But the drawback of this technology is that augmented reality depends on the ability of the device to record and analyze the environment in real time. Because of this, there are potential legal concerns over privacy. Data science is a new field that uses scientific method to extract valuable information. To understand data science, you can think about a complex and huge set of data. With the classical approach, you can see any useful pattern. However, thanks to data science, a complex algorithm relies on heavy computation to find a hidden pattern that can be exploited for several tasks. This approach has been very successful on the last decade due to huge availability of digital data of our modern era. IoT stands for Internet of Things, and it's a term used to describe sensor, software and other technologies that exchange data with the internet to fulfill their purposes. This kind of technology has several applications. They are widely used in smart homes to pursue home automation. You can think of smart light, heating system, media systems, air conditioners, and even washing machines. Another application of IoT is in elder care. There are devices that can aid those with disabilities by helping with voice control features, enhancing the capabilities of the assisted person. Moreover, experimental devices in transportation system are under development. For example, smart traffic control, smart parking, electronic toll collection system, and road assistance. If you think that IoT has no application in the industrial sector, think again. Indeed, there are manufacturing systems equipped with devices capable to connect off the web, allowing an optimization of the supply chain network, thanks to the interaction of the various machinery parts of the production company. There are a number of serious concerns about dangers in the growth of IoT, especially in the area of privacy and security, and consequently industry and governmental moves to address these concerns have begun, including the development of international standards. Cloud computing is a very useful technology that allows even low-end computers to have extremely high capabilities thanks to decentralized computing resources available on the internet. We have two types of so-called cloud computing applications. We have cloud storage, where digital data is stored in huge servers usually located in multiple locations managed by hosting companies. This service keeps the data accessible and available to its users. This kind of application is based on the selling or leasing of storage capacity from the company issuing the service. Famous examples of cloud storage service are Google Drive and OneDrive by Microsoft. The other application is computing power, so it increases the amount of useful work that can be accomplished by computer systems. Basically, you submit a computation workload, for example a complex simulation, to an insanely powerful server and you get the results. The most famous example of cloud computing services is Amazon Web Service, also called AWS. An intelligent app is an application that uses artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, and both real-time and historical data to make predictions and smart decisions to provide user a unique and adaptive experience. Basically, an intelligent app memorizes every single activity that a user performs, based on the given inputs. It understands users' behavior and choices, providing them with recommendations. Moreover, taking advantage of machine learning and artificial intelligence, intelligent apps make decisions on what is relevant to users and what is not. In other words, they are able to distinguish between relevant and irrelevant information. We can underline several pros of this kind of apps, for example, forecasting your needs, eliminating multi-step process to get a specific action done. However, the use of this kind of apps raises privacy concern for the users. We can mention two examples of AI apps. Cortana, the virtual assistant introduced 6 years ago by Windows in its OS, and Microsoft Pix, an intelligent camera app that improved the quality of picture by relying on an AI core. Well, that's it for this video. If you like it, remember to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.